And welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. Your host here, Mr. Bearded King, on another, hopefully, fun-filled adventure of silence.
If Branka is anywhere, this has to be it. She will not be unprepared.
Yeah, maybe she is, maybe she won't be. We shall find out. And we're trapped. Great.
Let me be blunt with you. After all this time, my tolerance for social graces is fairly limited. That doesn't bother you, I hope.
Well, shave my back and call me an elf. Branka, by the stone! I barely recognized you.
Ogren. It figures you'd eventually find your way here. Hopefully you can find your way back more easily. And how shall I address you? Hired sword of the latest lordling to come looking for me? Or just the only one who didn't mind Ogren's ale breath?
Be respectful, woman. You're talking to a Grey Warden.
Ah, so an important errand boy, then. I suppose something serious has happened. Is Endrin dead? That seems most likely. He was on the old and wheezy side.
Dang. You're kind of hateful, aren't you?
Haramat, is it? Insufferable blowhard who's never had one memorable moment in his tradition-bound life. I don't care if the Assembly puts a drunken monkey on the throne. Because our protector, our great invention, the thing that once made our armies the envy of the world, is lost to the very darkspawn it should be fighting. The Anvil of the Void. The means by which the ancients forged their army of golems and held off the first archdemon ever to rise. It's here, so close I can taste it. The anvil lies on the other side of a gauntlet of traps designed by Caradon himself.
Go figure.
My people and I have given body and soul to unlocking its secrets. This is what's important. This has lasting meaning. If I succeed, the Dwarven people benefit. Kings, politics, all that is transitory. I've given up everything and would sacrifice anything to get the Anvil of the Void.
Sounds like it. Okay, does that include...
Enough questions. If you wish me to get involved with this imbecilic election, I must first have the Anvil. There's only one way out, Warden. Forward. Through Caradon's maze, and out to where the Anvil waits.
What has this place done to you? I remember marrying a girl you could talk to for 1 minute and see her brilliance.
I am your paragon.
Uh-huh. Somebody's really let that title go to their head, hasn't they? So I guess now we're gonna do... Yeah, now we gotta go forward. And what do you got to say about this, Ogren? I mean, she is your wife. Oh, you know, I think you're right. I think that title went to her head. Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm kind of full on stuff, aren't I? Don't see the need of these because I don't ever use them, like, ever.
I needed people to... Test Caradon's traps. There's no way to break through except by trial and error. I sent them in. They were all mine, pledged to be my house, and they didn't want to help. They tried to leave me, even my Hespeth. But even she couldn't understand that when you reach for greatness, there are sacrifices. As many sacrifices
Sacrificed
as are
everyone
needed.
in your family for an anvil. This is not good. There we go. Smack the crap out of him. Hey, where you running to? Come back here. Come back here, gremlin. That wasn't too bad. That was not too bad.
Swore she'd do whatever it took to find the anvil. There was no other
Not very good.
choice.
So.
Most of them were dying of the taint already. Some of the women were transforming.
All right.
There would be
Huh?
dark spawn to
Sean?
test the tracks. They could still serve me. Let me find the anvil. It was the only
Alright, now we got him taken care of. We got Bonk who's over there. Mumbling to herself.
On your guard, wretch.
These guys just popping up all over the place. Oh, hang on. What's going on here?
Your orders?
I kept going to the wrong one.
Yes.
You need to drink a potion.
You must have
Perfect. Excuse me.
Now's better than later.
They expect me their loyalty. They have no right to fight me. They say your order is renowned for its
Let's go ahead and do a quick. No. We want to do a quick save. And we may keep moving forward.
Where now? As you say.
What is your command?
Attack the gremlins. Let's go ahead and attack this gremlin. Apparently we're being attacked from behind. We're gonna lose win. I didn't see guys behind us. They're taking care of him. I'm taking care of this dude.
Got it.
While I do my happy dance.
Okay, so we kind of cleared these guys out. Some
Got it.
gold. Sapphire.
Excellent.
Perfect. A lot of stones
Got
here.
it. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
It's a lot of stone golems.
Better than later.
onion taken care of. Oh.
Ready. Prepare to be crushed.
Open that valve and get all this gas out of here.
I'll get on it.
Thought there was another one over here. Nope, don't need it.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
I opened it, so I don't know what the deal is. Alrighty, let's go through the next door. Go ahead and save. Wheel.
I shall.
Well, that one died right off the bat.
What is your command?
Finally, we get to the I love how desperate you are. You're pathetic. Run one. You still care to me.
Let's see here. Two of us can manage to take care of him.
I end their pathetic little existences. They'll have a smash time.
Okay, just wanted to make sure I didn't have anything else.
I'll get on it. Now it's better than later.
Got him.
Still here. Can't keep me down.
Got it.
So everyone stays here, because in case. Alright, this is here.
I'll get on it.
Go.
I shall do it.
This guy taking care of oh, quite a few times already. Come on.
So you know.
Oh, that was nice. Okay. So right here is where we're gonna do a quick save again. So let's move forward. This one I think it is. Depending on how long this takes me. Okay. Gotcha. Attack some of these scary ants. AKA ghosts that die.
Over there.
Done now. Are you happy?
Nothing
You're
but a fight.
hopeless. I love how desperate you are. You're pathetic.
We must strike. Quickly.
You won't know what hit them.
Come on.
You're gonna regret this.
Feel that?
That about wraps it up. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Waste of time. I need healing.
Those.
You get no mercy from me.
Run in fear!
That teaches.
It is done.
Run while you still can.
We all attacking.
Down you go.
As you say.
You're gonna regret this!
On your guard, wretch.
Be some blood! No chance at all!
All right.
Well, we're staying right here since we know we have to refight him again.
This'll be
This is our little mini boss here. Winding head lunatic is what I call him.
Ready. Done. Anything else? I shall do I'll get on it. Well.
Easier, hopefully.
Finish. Now what?
So I didn't notice him. I almost got this beat out.
I won't know what hit them.
Where's the next one?
Boom, right in those eyes.
Astro, this has gone
Time for a
Ha,
drink.
marvelous.
Now that we took care of the little mini boss of this little room, not really much else really to get in here that I am aware of. Except maybe some rubble. Oh, look at that, a fancy glass. We don't need it. Okay. Because I really don't feel like doing that again. Saving right here. And we're gonna move forward. Let's see. Oh, here we go. This must be it. Stone.
My name is Carradine. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves of Orzammar.
You don't look like a dwarf.
Caradin, the Paragon Smith. Alive?
Ah, there is a voice I recognize. Shale of the House of Kadash. Step forward.
You know my name?
Oh boy.
Is it you that forged me then? Is it you that gave me my name?
Have you forgotten then? It has been so long. I made you into the golem you are now, Shale. But before that you were a dwarf.
I can call him
just as
Shale,
I
I'm calling him
was.
Shelley.
The finest warrior to serve King Valtor, and the only woman to volunteer.
Woman.
The only woman?
I've been
A
calling you
dwarf?
who?
I laid you on the
you're
anvil
a
of the
she.
void here in this very room, and put you into the form you now possess.
I guess that makes sense since you were fantasizing
anvil
about
of the
crystals and
void.
looking pretty.
That is what we seek.
If you seek the anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it. Though I made many things in my time, I rose to fame and earned my status based on a single item, the Anvil of the Void. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone, as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere. The Darkspawn were pressing in. Originally, I only took volunteers, the bravest of souls, willing to trade their very lives for the chance to defend their homeland. But King Valtor became greedy. He began to force men, casteless and criminals, his political enemies, all of them were to be given to the Anvil. It took feeling the hammer's blow myself to realize the height of my crimes.
Wow.
No! I entombed myself here to find a way to destroy the Anvil. It must not be used again!
Oh.
No!
Okay.
The anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
Shale, you fought to destroy the Anvil once. Do not allow it to fall into unthinking hands again!
You speak of things I do not remember. You say we fought. Did you use our control rods to command us to do so?
I destroyed the rods. Perhaps my apprentices eventually learned to replace the rods. I do not know. But if so, then all they need is the anvil to make all the slaves they need. You, please, help me destroy the anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has.
We're not in the business of slaves, so we are going to have to destroy this thing.
Don't listen! He's been trapped here for 1,000 years, stewing in his own madness. Help me
Madness?
claim the anvil.
You sent
and you
how
will have
many
an
of your
army like
family
you've
to
never
death?
seen.
Bronca, you mad, bleeding nugtail. Does this thing mean so much to you that you can't even see what you've lost to get it?
Look around. Is this what our empire should look like? A crumbling tunnel filled with dark spawn spume? The anvil will let us take back our glory.
So it fights with Caradin? Good.
Yeah.
That seems right.
It
Thank you,
does.
stranger. Your compassion shames me.
No, you will not take it. Not while I still live.
Bronca, don't throw your life away for this. Just give her the blasted thing. She's confused. Maybe once she calms down, we can talk to her.
Bah! You're not the only master smith here, Caradin. Golems, obey me! Attack!
Yeah, but you have to use a rod.
Control rod! Mother! My friend! You must help me! I cannot stop her alone!
Oh boy. This looks like it's going to have to be a group effort. Can't take you on because we have one... Okay, we got 2 golems that are helping us, but we have 4 golems that we have to take on. So... let's go ahead and just pre-plan this real quick.
Right.
Nope, that's not what I was meant to do. Oh, Ogren, you better drink some potion.
So you can get off.
Looks of it, they're teaming up on one golem. We need to do the same thing. And on this one. Because we got 3 of them over here, and we got one-on-one fight over there.
Ready.
Okay, we all need to be healing. Drink the potion, drink the potion. You had to come in here and drink this potion.
Ready.
Oh no. We died. Oh boy. Looks like it's gonna be up to my character now. Almost got this thing butt kick, her butt kick. I'll just go ahead and take the things we see
Got it.
on the ground, see what Bronca had. Apparently her head got cut off. Okay, let's go ahead and save in case something happens so we don't have to go through all that again.
Another life lost because of my invention. I wish no mention of it had made it into history.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Stupid woman. Always knew the anvil would kill her.
How is it that the woman was not able to disable me as she did you, Carradine?
I do not know. Have you been altered?
I once had a pathetic little mage of a master. He did something to me, experimented on me, and then I killed him, and it rendered me paralyzed.
Perhaps he was bringing forth old memories, and caused you to remember the time when you fought at my side. The paralysis you speak of always resulted when the Master perished. As for your free will, you were always a strong woman, Shell. I am pleased to see you remain such.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Do not thank me. All of this is my doing, my legacy. But at least it ends here. I thank you for standing with me, stranger. The anvil waits there for you to shatter it.
It was good to meet you, Paragon. I intend to ensure that your warnings about the golems are heard by the Circle of Magi.
Is there any boon I can grant you for your aid? A final favor before I am freed from my burden? For the aid you've given me, I shall put hammer to steel one last time, and give you a crown for the king of your choice.
Okay. Smack. 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 Smack.
There, it is done. Give it to whom you will.
Thank you.
I do not wish to hear their names, nor anything more of them. I have already lived far beyond my time. I have no place here. That would please me, human.
Let's go ahead and destroy this thing that creates monsters. Or slaves. It's over.
You have my eternal thanks, stranger. A trust in all Tumshar. May you always find your way in the dark.
Just gonna boop right on down there, huh? Well, now that's done. Chest. And there we go. Now you can look and see if there's anything else around here that might be worthwhile taking. But I'm gonna mosey on out here.
Well, that pretty much beat the sod out of how I imagined it. You ready to head back yet and share the news? Those Deshirs have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Now we go all the way back to Orzammar.
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
We should let the Warden speak. What news do you bring?
Bring the counter.
Caridin was trapped in the body of a golem. This Warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Caridin forged a crown for Orzammar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
And we are supposed to trust this? The word of a drunken sot and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowmont's pocket?
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Ortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caridin choose?
Wish me to give it to whomever I choose.
The Grey Warden knows nothing about us. Why would a Paragon entrust someone like this with such a weighty decision? This is ridiculous!
We've argued in these chambers for too long. The will of the Paragon is that the Grey Warden decide.
Harrowmont.
I appreciate your forthrightness, Warden. You have acted with grace through this entire torturous process.
Alright, now we get to watch you be crowned. It's a pretty crown, though.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the King of Orzammar.
That's a big crowd.
I will not abide by this!
The ancestors have spoken.
Would you let a surfacer decide the fate of the dwarves?
Watch out! They brought weapons!
Guards!
It's all being one. Come on, Balin. Oh, prick. Just die. And do that.
not think even Balin would defy the word of a paragon, nor that so many would follow him. But most of Orzammar has seen him for what he really is, and I trust we will bring this insurgency under control. Indeed, more than anyone but my wife, Warden, and I thank you for it. Those loyal to the throne will begin preparations for a surface mission immediately. Orzammar will fulfill its treaties. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get to the palace and set our plans in motion.
Yeah, okie dokie.
This is the staff I carried as King Endrin's II. Take it as a reminder of your place in Orzammar. I wish you luck against the Blight Warden. May we foster another 4 centuries of peace.
Yeah, I hope so. Then that pretty much wraps up the Orzammar. Let's see here. Might be able to slide in doing a few other things. I'm not for sure just yet.
The throne restored and legends put to rest. Incredible. If I'd heard it secondhand, I'd have called it a sodding lie. Warden, we've got a king because of you. The rest, impressive, but the Legion is grateful most for restored leadership. It frees us to fight to the Darkspawn properly.
Great.
You'll have us too, indirectly. Our place is here. But when you break the Blight, we'll make sure the Darkspawn have a fine welcome home. It's more guaranteed than any servicer's had. You alone have the skill to back up your words. Each of the Legion owes our homeland a death, but if our lives are better shed on the surface, so be it. Back to Orzammar when we win, though. I'll not stay topside to lose my stone sense.
Got a deal.
The warden has joined Harriman. Attack for Balin.
He's dead. We still got to deal with his here. So.
Now we go into battle.
Slash.
To this, doesn't it?
Innards look like.
Now then. Now that's taken care of, we are gonna do. Oh, where is that? Current Orzammar. We need to go talk to the mother. And we need to do the Circle of Magi. I don't know where that's at. I'll figure where that's at in a little bit. But anyway, we're going to do, where's it at? Right there is where we need to go, so we need to turn around. We gotta go help the brother get the chantry that he's wanting. See if we can help him along while we're here.
Thief! Who would dare take from the memories? Warden, I'm outraged. A thief in the Shapered. What have we been reduced to?
Okay.
I did. He was bald, with the most garish brand across his head. Almost like he took pride in being castless. Imagine. He's probably in the slums somewhere. As if he'd find a buyer for a stolen tome in Dust Town. They couldn't know the value.
Okay.
Impressive work, Warden. King Harriman's impending coronation has been entered into the memories, but I apologize. You do not know me nearly as well as I know you. I am Zebor, the Shaper of Memories. Is there something more I can help you with?
Yep.
That is an odd request, especially for one so new to our city. I thought so. This is not the first time he's made this plea. My answer to Brother Burkle hasn't changed. So I ask you the same. On what basis would you have me insult the ancestors and overturn 2,000 years of tradition?
What harm could it do to let him preach?
He seems a charitable man, but that is a thin thread on which to tie Orzamar's traditions.
See?
Very well. He may hold a prayer meeting as he requested, if not build a new temple to his god. At least the words would come from one of our own.
Exactly.
Now, is there anything more?
No.
I will record this conversation in the memories. I hope I do not come to regret it.
Oh, you won't. Like you said, it's best that it came from one of your own people.
Oh, pardon me. Were you looking for a particular volume? Not that I could really help. I, don't know the libraries very well. I'm just doing some research.
Okay.
I was looking for something about the Orton Tig. It was lost during the last Blight, and there aren't many records left. They were a noble house once, descended from the Paragon Orton, who composed the grand epic of the Seven Brothers and the Ortonic Symphony. My mother's family believes they were descended from Kalana Orton, who was training in Orzammar when the Tig fell. I'm even named for the house, Orta. Unfortunately, any records would be buried in the Tig's ruins, somewhere in the deep roads.
Yep, and you want me to go there, don't you?
You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband! Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
Okay. I wasn't expecting anything about that, but okay. Now we gotta go meet her at the assembly. So I guess that's where we're going now. We're just gonna try and finish up the little areas that are here that I can do, and I won't forget.
My name's Orta. After the old Orton house. They gave our seat back. And the records show which houses still owe House Orton money. One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me. And I don't know what treasure is left, but whatever I get, you can have as much as you want.
Thank you.
I'll have to find someone willing to look. Maybe a whole expedition. If the Tig is still there, it must have something. House Orton will not forget this kindness. Didn't that sound official?
Well, thank you. And we got some gold for it. That's nice. Okay, so... now let's go forward. It's Royal Palace, we don't need to go there. Now we just run back through.
News of the hour. Lord Harrowmont victorious. Lord Balin pathetic and dead.
Pathetic and dead.
Well, I see what sort of company you've taken up.
Great. Okay. Let's go over here. Talk to her. The mum. See what she has to say.
You've returned. With all the excitement over the new king, I never expected you to remember my poor son. Did you learn anything about my ruck? What is it? Is he dead? Oh, please don't torment me. Crazy. Oh, ancestors, save him. I've heard of this. Lost soldiers turning on each other, eating darkspawn flesh. Is that what happened to my boy? Why didn't you bring him home?
It's too tender. Regan didn't want you to see him like that.
Such a good boy. Still thinking of me after all he's been through. I have to go to him. He needs me. Oh, he must be so frightened out there, so lonely. I thank you for what you've done. Even if you couldn't be bothered with more. Take this. It's my husband's masterwork,
you don't
the
have to
first
do that.
shield he smithed. I was saving it for Ruck, but I want you to have it. As my thanks.
Oh, thank you. Well, let's take a gander at it, since we have it. Yep, that's what I thought. Okay. Let's come over here and talk to the brother and see what he...
Andraste teaches that patience is the child of wisdom, but I'm eager to hear if you've seen the Shaper. Oh, praise the Maker! You truly walk in the light, friend. I already found a convert among the merchants who offered his shop as a temporary chantry. It's just by the tapsters.
Well, there you
Please,
go.
come to our first service.
Do I have to? Okay, so great. All we gotta do is go talk to the circle and be back. So in just a split second. Okay, we're giving you a moment.
By the stone. I feel like I'm about to fall off the world with all that sky up there. Strange? Strange is your wife turning out to prefer the ladies, not living in a world without a bleeding ceiling. Well, let's get moving. We're losing, daylight.
Yep, that's what we're losing. Oh, look at this. It's a dream. Must be getting closer.
You're awake. Did you feel it too? It was like the archdemons saw us. Saw us! What does that mean? I think... Wait. Did you hear that?
Oh boy. We're being attacked. This is not good. Not good at all. Well,
I guess it's like Duncan once said. We can sense them, and they can sense us. We'd best be more careful from now on. This camp isn't safe any longer.
Huh. What will they send next? Darkspawn tax collectors?
Fortification should be built around the camp.
Can't get a bloody night's rest.
How unnerving.
It will be more difficult to sleep here now.
What, no trap? No ambush? Huh. Some assassins.
alright, let's go ahead and do what we was doing. We was on our way to the circle.
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed.
I didn't give y'all a break from the last one. Hopefully we can still go to our camp, because we got stuff... Oh, that sounds so pathetic.
Twisted.
Oh boy.
creatures.
Really English so soon. Oh yeah, me and you, phone pick. Monster.
I see.
Nope, I've been picked up. I have been picked up, Alistair. I have been picked up. Put me down!
Another Vandalite.
Holy crap.
As you wish.
Ready. Now, better than later.
I definitely know who I should have sticked with.
I'll get on it. I need healing.
I see. So
It's a massacre, and no one's getting out alive.
I'm lucky I can run way over here. And kind of pretend you're not there. Just gonna be a slow timing. Okay, so now we've made it here. Let's talk to the first enchanter.
Welcome back, friend. You'll be glad to learn that the circle is well on its way to recovery.
Oh, that's great, 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 great.
Orzammar, indeed. You have piqued my curiosity. It is common knowledge that dwarves lack the aptitude for spellcraft. She will never be able to weave the simplest magic, no matter how hard she tries.
I don't think she minds. She still wants to learn.
Fascinating. I suppose the circle should be flattered. I see. If she is willing to sacrifice so much for this, then we should feel honored. Tell Dagna of Orzammar that this path will not be easy. But if she chooses it, then she is welcome here at the Circle. She will live and study with the Tranquil, and perhaps the apprentices, when it is appropriate.
Probably. Thank you.
If only the Circle was in better shape. I fear she may be disappointed when she arrives.
Perhaps, but it was her choice to make.
This will be interesting. She could tell us much about our dwarven neighbors. Yes, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. I shall take this as an indication that
thank you.
Perhaps things are starting to look up for the Circle.
Could be.
Thank you.
Give me, but let's take my leave.
I wish you well.
Anywho. Now let's see what she has to say.
Hello, how can I... It's you! And it's been, well, quite a while.
Excuse me.
Enough time to get to the Circle and back, I hope. Oh, please tell me what they said. Ancestors, bless you. I can't believe it. There hasn't even been a dwarven observer in the circle since Urelden in the 13th century. I need to pack. No, my parents would get suspicious. I need to go. Is there anything I should bring? Books? Tuition?
Nothing. We just have...
Then I should go before my parents come looking for me. If you ever go to the circle again, maybe I'll see you there.
Could be, could be. Alright, well, I'll run through here to the entrance again.
I imagine you have already composed a suitable ballad to commemorate the events at Redcliffe, Leliana.
Why would I do such a thing?
Please.
I thought there was going to be more to that conversation, but apparently not. Alright. Whoop, wrong one. Now we're going to go to camp and see what happens there. And we're going to save. And just before ending this, we're going to talk to all of our companions. Starting with the doggy dog.
I once heard a really old legend about how the Hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished. Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human
Tell my dog
flesh.
that I feed him human flesh, really?
Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Quit scaring my dog, Alistair.
It's not cannibalism if he's eating it, you know.
Apparently he doesn't agree with you, Alistair. Not one bit.
Something on your mind?
Okay, so we already did his. He wants us to look for his sister. Let's talk to you.
Look at you. Your weary stance. The dark circles under your eyes. Poor man. All this constant walking has gotten to you. Do you know what you need?
A horse?
A little late for that, I should think. My thought is this. We retire to your tent, and I show you the sort of massage skills that one only learns growing up in an Antivan whorehouse.
Are you suggesting what I think you are?
If you mean to ask whether or not there might be more than a massage involved, allow me simply to say that you won't be disappointed with any of the techniques I've picked up over the years.
I don't think so.
What is there to fear, my Grey Warden? You deserve a little fun, do you not? If you're not of a mind, however, it is no tragedy.
Oh, thank you. What happened? There is someone else.
Ah, my mistake. Say no more then. I take it all back.
Thank you. But now that we've done that, we're gonna have to get him back up again. It's my choice. I don't swing that way.
How nice. How nice.
I was hoping to talk to him so we can get his story.
What say you? Oh, this should be good. What would you like to discuss?
Oh, never mind. I thought you would have said something. It's okay. Let's talk to Wayne.
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
It means your family is dead and you're forced to do something you don't want to do. That's what I want to tell you, but what I'm going to tell you is for right here.
If that is your goal, then I'm afraid you will be a poor Grey Warden indeed. Ultimately,
Didn't ask for your
being
opinion.
a Grey Warden is about serving others, about serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
I don't serve no one, and don't you forget that.
It is the Guardian who serves, not the one who is being guarded. Or did you think it was the other way around? You have ears, but you use them only to hear the sound of your own voice, it seems. So be it.
You don't even know what the hell Grey Warden's really supposed to be, because you're not one.
Orzammar has sent her best, Warden. It has been a long time since the Dwarven army has marched on the surface.
Okay. Do you need anything?
Outfitting any army on short notice, there's always room for more gear. Gems would serve the most utility.
Gems.
The Middlestone, sapphires, and the like. We're dealing with many smaller foundries, and larger values might overwhelm.
Okay. Let's go ahead and turn in gems for the dwarves. We have quite a few of those. That's why I didn't want to get rid of them. My guy's eyes are like, oh, I can't believe I'm doing this. Oh, they can't go and get their own stuff. And now we gotta give them the runes. Almost there. Almost there. Alright, I think that pretty much does for our allies. Now let's get back to talking to some more of our companions.
Everything brings us closer to victory.
Yes, you're also very, very welcome. Ogard.
There you are. Wanted to talk to you.
Go ahead.
Here we go. You and I, you know how sometimes you spend time with people and things.
Oh god, not you too.
What? Keep your hands where I can see them. Sheesh. Can a man address a friend without getting all weird? I was just asking a favor. You had to go all that on me. I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously.
You knew a girl or a girl you knew?
What? Oh, you mean were we rutting? Oh, aye. After Bronca left for the deep roads. Name's Felsi. She was a fiery one. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down. See how she's been living.
Sure, we could... Wait. What?
Me? Cheat? Ah! That iron-thighed shrew had left me long before. And she'd cheated on me with that tramp Hespeth. I grant you, I didn't find out about that till after, but hey, truth is truth.
Yeah, I'll give you that, you're right.
She left for the surface a year back, and I haven't seen her since. Aye, you are a true pal, Warden. You know that?
Yep.
I tried to look her up the last time we were at Lake Calenhad. She wasn't at work at the inn. At home with her sick mother, they said. I figured it was just the ancestors telling me something. But I keep thinking about her.
Well, we will go.
Well, and a good friend you are, Warden. I'll think about you if we ever... no, actually...
Yeah, please don't.
That would be gross.
Yes, it would.
No, what was it you wanted to say? You want to be a berserker? Thought I'd never see the day. Aye, I'll teach you. Just be ready. To be a berserker, you have to face your own inner rage. Let the spirit of battle take over. And all that dust. There's a whole pile of philosophical rot that goes behind it. But the bedrock is this. Get real mad and kill things.
Oh, that seems like it is. Please teach me then.
I can teach you what gets my hackles in a twist, but no one can tell you what'll set off that killing rage in you. Finding that is the key to berserking. Once you got that, I tell you, the ladies love it when you're all mysteriously angry for no reason. Trust me. You're a quick study, Warden. You must have been seriously steamed up about something for a long time.
Thank you for the lessons.
Aye, all right then.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk to Stan.
You called. Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. I am hardly surprised. To put it lightly, no one has a place here. Your farmers wish to be merchants. The merchants dream of being nobles, and the nobles become warriors. No one is content to be who they are.
Don't ever...
What does that accomplish? The farmer who buys a shop is never a merchant. He is always a farmer turned merchant. He carries his old life with him as a turtle carries its shell.
Wow.
Does it? It's also his weakness. If he stumbles and falls over, it pins him on his back. It is better to armor yourself with no more than what you need. One life, one duty. Shall we move on? Perhaps. It's strange to be in a crowd and hear a language that is not your own. To see faces that are and aren't like yours. I miss the smells of Saharon. Tea and incense and the sea. Ferelden smells of wet dogs. There is interesting food here. You have a thing. It doesn't have a word in the Kunari tongue. Little baked things like bread, but sweet and crumbly.
Cookies.
Yes, we have no such things in our lands. This should be remedied.
Yes, yes it should.
Shall we move on? Speak, then. Then I suggest we move on. Does it matter? Very well. I caged myself. A weak mind is a deadly foe, as you are no doubt aware. That is complicated. I came to your lands with 7 of the Beresad, my brothers, to seek answers about the Blight. We made our way across the Ferelden countryside without incident.
Totally off
seeing nothing
subject.
of the threat we were sent to observe. Until the night we camped by Lake Calenhad. They came from everywhere. The earth beneath our feet, the air above us. Our own shadows harbored the Darkspawn. I saw the last of the creatures cut down, too late. I fell. I heard the stories of Ostagar. Your kith stood their ground when others fled. No one can do more than that. I don't know how long I lay on the battlefield among the dead, nor do I know how the farmers found me. I only know that when I woke, I was no longer among my brothers, and my sword was gone from my hand.
Probably dropped it on the battlefield.
Perhaps. I searched for it, and when that failed, I asked my rescuers what had become of it.
Farmer know where it was?
They said they found me with nothing.
Did you believe them?
I did. I knew they didn't have the blade. They had no reason to lie to me. I panicked. Unthinking, I struck them down. Do your people have no souls as we know them? Convenient for you. That sword was made for my hand alone. I have carried it from the day I was set into the Beresad. I was to die wielding it for my people. Even if I could cross Ferelden and Tevinter unarmed and alone to bring my report to the Arishok, I would be slain on sight by the Antam. They would know me as soulless, a deserter. No soldier would cast aside his blade while he drew breath. If I knew where to look, it would be in my hand now.
Where did you fight the Darkspawn?
Near Lake Callanhad.
Don't worry, we'll find it.
Perhaps those words are empty, but thank you all the same.
Oh, you're so welcome. Okay, so... let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Talk to Liliana.
Something I can help with? What is meant by someone like me? Did you think I was always a cloistered sister? The Chantry provides succor and safe harbor to all who seek it. I chose to stay and become affirmed. We affirm our belief in the Maker, in Andraste and the Chant, but other than that, there are no vows taken.
Okay.
I was a traveling minstrel in Orlais. Tales and songs were my life. I performed, and they rewarded me with applause and coin. And my skill in battle? Well, you pick up different skills when you travel, yes? Yes, of course. Let's move on.
Mm-hmm. Something fishy about that. But okay. So... let's go talk to Morgan. And then we'll go talk to Shelly. And then we'll end the video.
'Tis cold in my tent, all alone.
And what do you want me to do about it?
Why, it just so happens that I find you quite warm.
Ah, shoot.
So you shall come to my tent? But whatever shall we do in that tiny little space together while we wait for it to warm?
Cuddle, talk, not shapeshift into something that's gonna make me scream like a little girl.
Good. Then let us waste no more time with foolish talk.
Okay. Pretty necklace. She has yellow eyes. I thought she had green. His eyes just rolled in the back of his head. Well.
I see the stories they tell of Grey Warden endurance are not exaggerated.
Do you really need to talk?
Not at all. Legends abound regarding such figures as Garahel, sordid though they may be. The unanswered question, of course, is whether the endurance exists because of the taint within you, or because the Grey Wardens are by nature so very healthy. I enjoy the thought that 'tis a little of both.
I don't think we're healthy. We
Natural
drank Darkspawn
prowess,
blood.
driven by a darker side. That is entirely up to you. Simply know that I have no designs on your independence. I wish only to do what I desire, and if that coincides with what you desire, then so be it. And should you decide not to continue our misadventure, then so be it. Very simple, is it not? Oh, now you ruin the mood by speaking profanities. Silly man. Come then, let us be off before the others begin to stare.
Alright. Witch Called Wild. Alright, let's talk to Shelly.
Shale of House Kadash. Is that who I once was? I find this difficult to believe.
Mm-hmm. You're tall for a dwarf.
I am not a dwarf. Or at least, I'm not a dwarf any longer. If I was this Shale of House Kadash, as Caridin said, there must be some evidence of my existence remaining. I must find it. I need to know that this is the truth, and not simply believe. What Caridin said, it has allowed me to remember one thing. I believe I know where Kadash Taig is.
Okay. You can go there if you like.
Its offer is appreciated. I will mark the location on its map. If we can journey there soon, I am most curious as to what we will find.
Then we will do that soon. Alright, so that pretty much gets everyone. She's being mysterious. So, this is where we're going to end the video here. So, until next time, be kind and, you know, just have a great day.